Welcome back, everyone, to more BallyDung Wrestling's Gold Rush 2. I am Caneron, and Rugged Rebel had to leave the announce booth because he has a match coming up defending his light heavyweight championship, and the Rugged Rebel has to defend the title against the RD, who earned that shot back at Summerfest 4 when he defeated the One in that epic matchup. So RD getting his title shot here tonight, and we'll have to just see how that goes for him. I mean, this will be quite an interesting contest to see how Rugged Rebel does defending the light heavyweight championship. Of course, I was a former light heavyweight champion, and somewhere down the road, Rugged Rebel, if you have that belt, I would like another opportunity to try to win that belt back, because, I mean, I was a little bit outmatched at the when I fought Rugged Rebel for the belt, but Rugged Rebel is the light heavyweight champion now, so we'll just have to see how he does against a man known as the Lethal Predator, the RD. RD has basically gone on a hunt. He's basically done a whole lot in his career, and possibly tonight perhaps could be his night. I mean, Gold Rush 2, there's so much opportunity for all of the competitors here in BallyDung Wrestling here at Gold Rush 2, and and all of this opportunity, I mean, here tonight at Gold Rush, there's a lot of title matches we've already had. We've had HBK and Brock Lesnar. We've had the BallyDung Tag Team titles decided, and now we're having the Light Heavyweight Championship on the line. But there's still so much more. That big unification match coming up, the BallyDung Championship to be decided, and just signed the Ultimate Surrender Tag Team title rematch from Summerfest, along with the Jewel Tag Team titles, the Jewel Championship. So still a lot of matches coming up as here comes the RD, and he's been on a warpath trying to get a few victories going in his career. He's been kind of on a back and forth type of roller coaster of career. Sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down, but I don't think you can keep RD down for too long. That's how good of a competitor he is in BallyDung Wrestling, and he's held championships in other promotions. Of course, he was the final DWI champion, meaning he was the first ever DUI champion. He's had some issues with the shenanigans and other different things, so RD's career has been very, very well documented in other companies, and it's great to have him here in BallyDung Wrestling. And hell, if RD wanted to, I would add him to my Maple Leaf Alliance. I know he's not Canadian, he's not a natural-born Canadian citizen, but you know what? We can work around that. You know, he could become a Canadian citizen, and to anybody in the back that has the talent, you should, if you want to join the Maple Leaf Alliance, you gotta try to raise your name out there, try to win as many matches, try to get some gold in your career, and also become a Canadian citizen, which I don't think it's that hard. It's easier to become a Canadian citizen than it is to become an American citizen. And, you know, we Canadians know this. So, I think that there should be more BallyDung events overseas, in Canada, and in the United Kingdom, because then it would give my Maple Leaf Alliance the ooh. And looks like this matchup has already started off strong. RD going right after the Rugged Rebel, and Rugged Rebel starting to attack and fight back. Ooh, and he knocks down the RD. And this match could go quite a long time, but I guess it's only one-on-one. There are disqualifications and countouts, I believe, in effect for this matchup, as Rugged Rebel looks like he's starting to become the aggressor in the early stages, as Ravishing is watching this matchup very closely. And I gotta say, me and Ravishing, we had a great matchup earlier in the night here at Gold Rush 2, and I think that somewhere down the line, we should be in line for a BallyDung Tag Team title shot. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to call out the BallyDung Tag Team champions somewhere down the line when things aren't as hectic. I would like me and Ravishing to have a shot at those BallyDung Tag Team titles, because I think we've more than proven ourselves in BallyDung Wrestling, and I think we deserve an opportunity at gold. As now, Rugged Rebel and RD continue to lock up, as RD getting now the upper hand. It looks like Rugged Rebel's gotten the upper hand before, and now it looks like it's the RD's turn, but no, Rugged Rebel reverses it. Some good chain wrestling here by these two, and seesaw type affair. Rugged Rebel was getting the upper hand, and RD just immediately turned it all around. And RD, I gotta say, I'm impressed with what he's been able to do thus far. Is a hip toss there, kind of like a judo throw there. You sometimes see that in mixed martial arts, but here in BallyDung Wrestling, the RD with a float over type maneuver taking down Rugged Rebel. And now looks like Ravishing is he's going to try to bring another chair into this ring. I don't think that this is a no disqualification match, though. But Rugged Rebel looks like he's in a lot of trouble here. RD just seemingly capitalizing on whatever he can do, as now Ravishing is taking that belt away. And I think he would love to one day be light heavyweight champion again down the road. And the RDKO out of nowhere. The RD hits the RDKO, and he had the cover there. But Ravishing wasn't paying attention. He just seems to be walking away with that light heavyweight championship, but that's not his title. That's not your title. That's not your title. He's leaving. He looks like he was trying to leave with the light heavyweight title. But that's going to be going to either Rugged Rebel or the RD in this epic matchup. But Rugged Rebel, it looks like he's starting to hold his own against the Predator here. And RD, a victory over him, it's not easy to get a victory over the RD, because RD plots and plans, and I've seen him earlier in the day, was watching film on the Rugged Rebels, studying all of the Rugged Rebels' moves, and he even, I heard, that kick by Ravishing right to the back of the head of the Rugged Rebel, and now a cover hooks one, and two, and is it going to be? No. Looks like, Ravishing waving it off, as looks like, I thought for a minute there that RD was going to have the title won after Ravishing kicked Rugged Rebel in the back of the head. Rugged Rebel's probably not too happy about that attack, and RD not too happy that Ravishing broke up the pinfall maneuver there. But Rugged Rebel, taking it to Ravishing now. He didn't appreciate that assault, and now what's going to happen here as RD still going at it with Rugged Rebel, and these two just don't seem to want to give either the upper hand in this matchup. Ravishing still just watching on, though, as an observer in this match. But, with the light heavyweight championship at stake, you can't afford to take too many chances, as RD is, wait a second, Ravishing just called for the bell. RD was putting that submission maneuver, but I did not see his hand tap out. Ravishing just called for the bell. Looks like the Rugged Rebel will retain here by submission, but I think RD just got robbed. RD may have just been robbed, but I guess Ravishing made a judgment call. RD, though, can't believe it, but Rugged Rebel will walk out of here still the light heavyweight champion at Gold Rush 2, as Ravishing is now checking on the RD. RD, though, distraught, can't believe that he lost this epic matchup, but that's how things go. Rugged Rebel will still be the light heavyweight champion, as he'll leave here tonight the light heavyweight champion. So he leaves the same way he enters, as the light heavyweight champion. Congratulations to the Rugged Rebel on a huge victory, retaining the light heavyweight championship here tonight at Gold Rush 2.